So we're back for another edition of Forex Trendy. Let's check out some updates. The last one I did would have been September 4th. So we're going to look for all the setups that happened from September 4th to the end of September. And we'll see how things turned out. And let's just take a quick look here. For the monthlies, we have nothing. It's all back in June. We're going down here to the weekly. We certainly do have. We've already covered the pound Swiss. So let's take a quick look at that one. It was September 1st. And then we have one for September 15th for the Euro Swiss. Let's just take a look. This was a sell. And we can see that we did sell. And then price retraced right back up. So this trade, depending on how you manage it, you either be out of this trade. I don't even think it got down to a profit target. No, it didn't. So it actually got down from 26.76 to 24.77. So there would have been potential there for a trader to adjust their stop. We do see when it broke out that it started to base, and then price came back up into it. So either you probably got a little small loss, you're still holding, or you made a little bit of profit when it started to base. Let's take a look at this one here. There's a sell. And again, one of these ones where they just kind of break out and just hangs out. Nothing too much has happened here. The price has pulled back. And it's still actually within what you'd want to have for a stop loss trading a weekly chart. Your stop is probably up in here somewhere. But again, this trade didn't go anywhere. It is a weekly chart, and you don't expect these just to rocket into profit. When you're trading weekly charts or even daily charts, depending, you're going to have patience. This is not scalping 5-minute charts, but this is where alpha returns are made. For example, let's just say, not that you could have, or you could have, who knows. If you would have shorted here, that's a big drop in price. So again, you just got to, when you're trading longer term, longer time frame charts, be very patient and don't micromanage them. Let's look up in here. We have one that's set up. Let's take a look at the United States dollar against the CAD. It was a buy signal. I don't know how well this one turned out. This is back September 4th. We did pop up. Now you know that we've been going through some trade wars between the Canadian government and the U.S. government. Once NAFTA has been renegotiated, which is, as of today, it has been negotiated to something different. So it was following the trend, and according to this, our trend is still up, and it certainly is. This flag has not really been violated to the downside. And on the daily chart on this chart, we got a buy at 30.95. You go as high as, what's this here? That's odd. So we have a break at 30.95. How high did it go? It's hard on this because I can't get it right to it, but it's, you barely got anywhere on this trade here, and it pulled back in, and you probably would have taken a loss on this. No question about that. Hard momentum against your position you want to be out of a trade. Let's look back into our 4-hour charts. Falling wedge buy signal. This happened back on September 21st, which is in this area here. Did we get any targets here? We went up to 89.95. So no targets met on this, but you certainly did have some chance to get out of these trades. This is just a little technical thing. Keep in mind we are still on an uptrend here. Hasn't been violated yet. When you get ranges like this and you get these strong thrusting candles like this, you have to expect these kind of pullbacks to happen. You know, these are strong momentum moves, right? These are not sustainable. And people that are long in through here are going to be taking profits. So on these, you might want to do something with your risk. Perhaps wait for a bounce, even though the bounce still failed here. Or just decrease your position size. Aussie CAD, sell signal. You notice I'm showing you the stuff that doesn't work out too. right? And that's like all my videos. It doesn't matter what I'm showing. I don't sugarcoat it. It is what it is, and if the trades don't work out, they don't work out. This was a break at 93.99, and we got down to 92.27. So we certainly got our first target, probably just shy of our second target. So 93.99, so let's say 94, right, for math. Over 100 pips in this move down. All right, we can certainly live with that. Triangle, sell. This one's just slopping around. Not a pretty trade. And it actually just happened not long ago, on September 26th. So this is a tough one to sit through. You may or may not be still sitting it, depending on where you put your stop on these. Again, when you're trading 4-hour charts, you still want to be a little bit wider with your stops. Far too many traders would do something like this. Let's say you shorted here. They would put their stop. You can't even see that. They would put their stop so close, like right here. And the problem with that is we get these kind of shadows popping up on charts all the time. So you can get stopped out, and the trade goes in your favor. And actually, what you see here, I call these failure tests. These are actually entries into shorts. So if you put your stop too tight, you're actually getting taken out when other traders are coming in. All right, so keep that in mind as well. They're called failure tests. Let's see how this one worked out. It was a buy signal. Well, we know how this one turned out. This happened on the 26th. We don't even get to first target, and trade just collapsed. Also remember that some of these setups also set up during FOMC week as well. So don't ignore the news. You certainly want to be aware of that. And it was FOMC week last week. So you can get, strong price action, strong moves against you on the basis of the news. So if you have, let's say you're trading let's just say you're trading a flag here. That's my bear flag. And then what happens is, you get these kind of candles. They're just kind of moseying in through here. And let's say you want to sell here. Okay. But the news comes out. The FOMC numbers are released. Price spikes through. Now this is a breakout. So you get the alert, and then you short it. But that's just reaction, and it goes up against you. So be very careful when we're, especially on shorter time frame charts, when we are in those kind of weeks where you're going to get news events like FOMC, or even recently with the United States Canada Free Trade Agreement. All right, so that's pretty much it. We didn't get a whole lot of play on these, and that's trading. Go back at the other videos I have for Forex Trendy. There's a playlist you can play. We're going to get this, and we're also going to get those times where we just start, thousands of pips. It's just that's trading. And if that's not something you can deal with, then perhaps trading is not for you. Before I go, and just so you know, this is what I have them set to: 4-hour, daily, weekly, monthly, and I have everything checked in here. And you can adjust the reliability of what chart you're looking at. Let's say we take a look at the low. I don't know what's going to be different here, but let's take a look. Well, we have oil show up. That's interesting. Let's take a look at the oil. And this probably did well, and it did, yeah. And I'm saying that because prices in oil have been going up. So we have a triangle buy on September 21st, which is in through here, and this certainly did do well. This trade went up to the second target. So from 71.16, let's just go to second target, 72.59. So, you can adjust these as well. There's probably more in here that I can't remember which ones we already covered. But you can adjust those as well. All right, so check out Forex Trendy. I think it's it's one of the only things I've consistently been promoting, only because I'm a huge fan of it. And that's that. Thanks for watching.